Hello, guys. It is that time of year again. Welcome to the winter or the Christmas special, episode 15. And here I'm joined by, me, of course, your co-host, and also your other co-host, Russell,
Hello there.
Aidan, Chad,
Sup?
and Vignesh.
Yo, what's up?
So, this is our Christmas special. You want to take over, Russell?
Yeah, sure. So basically, what we're gonna be doing in this episode is kind of similar what we did in the Halloween one, where basically we just talk about what we do around Christmas, maybe some funny moments that we had, and overall, maybe what we're expecting for Christmas. Because we are recording this on Christmas Eve, so we really don't know what we're getting, but we hope it's all good and not just a shit ton of cloves.
Actually, I would like clothes.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
same
think like
here.
everyone would appreciate
Yeah,
clothes, but
all
like,
my clothes are
like
tight.
not
I
like
gained
the only
weight.
thing.
I need more clothes.
Yeah, I have like one pair of jeans. The rest.
Yeah, me too. No. I have small pairs and stuff.
Oh, God, now they're Vignesh.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
But yeah, we're basically just yeah, but like we would all appreciate clothes, but we don't want it to be 90% clothes. Well, actually,
Yeah,
no,
that's kind of
more like
boring.
99.9% clothes. But anyway, so why don't we start off with Dylan?
So, what do you want me to say?
Well, what
Anything-
would you what do you do around Christmas, and do you have any funny memories that you had?
Well, usually I go to my grandparents' house either on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and we just hang out there and have a good dinner. It's all good. Open presents. It's actually really fun.
that's pretty fun. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't your grandma living in like Michigan now?
No, my other grandparents.
Oh, okay, got you.
Um.
Yeah.
Which just out of curiosity, where do these grandparents live?
Oh, they're only like an hour away.
Okay,
really?
that's good.
I'm not gonna give away
Oh,
like a specific location,
Don't
but they're
do
an
that,
hour.
then you'll probably have
Yeah.
fucking stalkers at your place.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
we do not want that. But
Okay. Anyways,
okay, but yeah, that's cool. That's only like an hour away, so very convenient.
Is there
Do you have like
else
any
you
funny
say, Dylan?
moments that you wait? What, Vignesh?
No, I was asking Dylan. Is there anything else you need to say about Christmas?
I mean, usually while we're there, we'll watch, like if it's on, like a Christmas story.
The Office.
Boy.
But yeah, it's always fun to head over there.
Do you
Yeah.
have like any funny Christmas memories, or like any moments that were kind of funny
That's-
that happened like on Christmas Day or something like that?
Not that I can think of, but I know there are some. But I can't think of any right now on the top of my
Okay.
head.
So
Okay,
why don't we
sure.
go? Why don't we go to Chad next?
All right, so for me, Christmas was. I mean, my entire life, Christmas is a little weird for me, or like to the viewers that are like watching this video. So I'm a Christian kid, so like I had to participate in like plays at church. So every time, like I think it was 2 weeks before the day of Christmas, we always had to, practice our play because we were gonna perform on Christmas Day, and yeah. So it's just like basically it's just the same play every year, but it's just basically the birth of Jesus Christ, which is so boring because like I had to do that play
Very
for.
fun, very fun.
Very fun, yeah. I had to do that play for 5 years straight, but I had like different roles. So
Oh,
like it was like okay, it was just like boring because like
I went from
Yeah,
playing
that sounds-
Jesus to the man in the back that was holding a blanket.
exactly. It was just
Some
like
interesting roles.
it was so underwhelming. All right, but after that, I went to like and then like after that, like when I was in elementary school, I was in when I'm in middle school, I went to trips. I went to Yosemite Park, and I just I wrestled in the snow with my friends, and yeah, I was also wearing shorts, even though it was really cold and snowing. But like, cause
Oh
like
wow.
for some reason the snow doesn't affect like my thighs and like my knees for some reason. So I just wore shorts. It didn't affect me. But
What the
anyways,
fuck?
I just like the random at the time I was at Yosemite. I just shoveled snow for 3 hours straight, even though like I didn't have to, because like I don't know why. I didn't like there was like nothing else to do other than just like these snowball fights, which we did, but like we got pretty bored of it. But yeah, I just like shoveled snow for 3 hours.
I mean, I'm pretty sure middle school was the best Christmas celebration of yours.
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
I mean, yeah, that was pretty fun.
Any funny moments that happened around Christmas or on Christmas Day?
Yeah, I threw a snowball at a girl and it hit her head.
Wait, did you know her, or was it just like, oh fuck?
I knew her, but dude, like that was getting okay. You know what she did before the day, like I hit her with a snowball. Like
What?
she okay. So we were like having like a barbecue or some sort of barbecue, like a Korean barbecue, and like she was like bringing this pork to me. I'm like a piece of pork. I'm like she's like, all right, here, Chad, have this pork, and like. And so I was gonna eat it, but like one of my other friends was like, nah, like that pork was from the ground. I'm like, hell no, and I threw that piece away. So that's what she gets for giving me pork that was like on the ground. She was trying to give it to me to eat it.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you were
Yeah.
literally just like, you're like, all right, one day I'm gonna throw a piece of pork at her, and then the next day I'm just gonna throw a cold ball at her face.
Yeah. She didn't know who it was though, cause like
I
my friends were
mean,
at the back and like her friends were in the front. So I just like picked up a snow, like I just literally just picked up snow and just threw it at her head.
so you did
She,
purposely
she
or
was like,
like,
what the hell was that? Was that
She's like, ah! She's like, ah, who did this? And I'm like, I ain't like nobody like was telling her anything. She got mad pretty fast.
I mean, of
Hey,
course
So
she
yeah,
wait,
did.
did
that was
you
She's like,
basically
show
my
yourself?
Christmas
who did
story.
this shit? And it's like, wow.
Basically.
You better tell me right now, or else I'm calling
Yeah,
your mother.
basically.
Okay, but do you have like anything else? Because that I
No,
that was
not
kind of fun.
really.
All right then let's go to Aidan. I almost said Chad, but yeah, here you went.
Okay, so what we do is basically like the night of Christmas Eve is when we'll open like presents from like our parents and stuff like that, and like family and like like close family, not like extended. And then normally, on Christmas Day we'd go to my grandma's, but this year we're going to my aunt's. So yeah, and
It's very weird for someone to say like that they go to that they open like basically all the presents from on Christmas Eve. I mean, I know like people that do like you can open it's like those parents are like, oh, you can open one present before Christmas Day, and then you get the one you get to open like one present on Christmas Eve, and then the rest have to wait. But I never knew someone that actually opened up all their presents on Christmas Eve.
yeah, we do that. I
that's
like it.
cool.
Um,
Yeah.
any funny moments that you've had like around Christmas or on Christmas?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have like my living room, right? And there's a giant Christmas tree that goes like basically up to the second story of the house.
Oh,
So
oh
yeah.
yeah.
And then I was just sitting on the couch, right? Christmas tree falls over and just lands right next to me. And I'm just like,
Dude, Aiden, that must suck.
What?
You're just like chilling on your phone, and all of a sudden you're like, oh crap! It's just like, oh my god, did I almost died from a Christmas tree?
yeah.
Wait, so it landed on you?
No, it landed right next to me. But like the couch was on the other side of the
Okay,
room,
that's
so
good,
it was
that's
just
good.
like the tiny like end
Now,
piece.
Hey,
But like it was
Aiden, the
still.
question is, was that like a real tree, like a real like actual like,
No.
tree, or was that like a plastic one?
It
Oh,
was
okay,
fake.
it's not
It
plastic.
was fake.
Okay.
Okay.
So it wouldn't have been fatal if you
I
got
think
hit by a
I think the
tree
worst thing
anyways.
you would have gotten
Uh,
was
Well, it
the
wasn't
complex
plastic. It
immunity.
had like metal stuff
Oh
in it, I think.
Jesus! Okay then,
Oh.
never mind. You would have gotten. I was about to say
Oh,
like, but
Like,
like if
no,
it
I
was just
probably
like a
wouldn't
fake
have,
tree,
because
then
like
the
it
probably
would just be
just
like
punch you like the worst thing that you would get, it was probably like a little scratch on your knee. If there's metal on it, yeah, you're gonna get a puncture
Well,
in your
no,
knee.
they're like I don't know how to, not the leaves, but like what I'm talking about, like the leaves looking things. That was plastic, but like the
Oh,
arms which like held them were
Wait.
metal.
Oh, we're
So it
metal.
barely
Okay,
touched
okay.
you. So it barely touched
No,
you.
it didn't even. Yeah, and
it
then
landed like right next to him.
yeah,
Okay, that means it's
another thing. Oh, and also it happened again, but I was under the tree and messing around with it. But
Oh, but that's
um
cool.
um, and then
No,
there's
no,
this
no.
other time.
Like your parents like come over and you're like, "Oh my God, bro, what happened?" It's like, Mom, this is fine. This is gonna be my new bed now.
Let it talk.
Need the Christmas tree, anyways, going in.
Um, it's cool. And this one isn't really Christmas, but I think it was around Christmas time. I don't remember. I was so young. So we had like it's the same couches I was talking about. They're like really you can like jump on them and stuff. So I guess we were jumping on them, and then I have like this not it's not super tall, but it's okay like whatever. It's kind of tall, light, and so it got knocked over, and me being like 4 or 5 didn't do anything about it, and then I smelled burning, and I was like, hmm. And then I see like the couch, and then the light bulb is on the couch, and then there's just a black hole in the couch, and I was like, hmm. But yeah, that wasn't really Christmassy, but it was just kind of more funny and like around Christmas time. But yeah,
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah,
that must have sucked. Just like yeah, the Christmas tree fell on you twice, and you burned a hole in your couch.
yeah.
Hey.
That's not cool.
uh, is that it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right, well then let's move on to Vignesh.
Okay, so in my family we barely celebrate Christmas because well we obviously we don't believe on I mean we believe on God but we're not Christians but still I mean we do still do like stuff like that we do go outside like go to restaurants and stuff like that. I think mostly on Christmas we go to like national parks and stuff like that because of COVID-19 we could not but if if COVID-19 was not a thing, we would have been able to go to like go outside. Like I think last time we went to Yosemite, remember? But I'll get onto that later. But oh, I guess we mostly go outside onto like a national park or something like that. Probably when it's snowing out there, because it's kind of fun to play with snow. Though we don't have any snowing equipment to like play with snow. I mean, I don't think you need equipment, but obviously you don't need like a really thick like jacket or something like that, or like a coat around you, to like be a little bit warm while you're playing with the snow. So we do that. One funny moment I think I would say on Christmas. I think I went to a national park and I think I was like in the snow and I was like playing in the snow. And I just like I think like I was almost like sliding down and they pushed me and I just like fell down like almost like a really long cliff. I almost like but it was full of snow, but I almost fell down like a long cliff with like full of snow. And I just landed inside of snow, which is so hilarious. But yeah, I kind of hurt later on, but yeah, it was pretty hilarious. But yeah, I think that's all I could say. Bye.
I don't find anything funny about that. You almost died.
Vignesh falls
What
off
the
a
No,
cliff. Oh
hell?
yeah, it's
no,
yours.
oh no, no,
Yeah,
dude. I
you
know
just
it's not
saw a
hilarious.
kid just fly off a cliff and die. That's funny,
No,
right?
here. No, it's here. I not die first, but second, it's like okay, it's not as long as I'm exaggerating, but it's still like I mean the way the prison hit me, the way I fell, like I don't know, it's just like for some reason pretty funny, but yeah, I mean there's nothing else really funny that I could like really remember about, but I think that's the only thing that I'll say a little bit quote unquote funny I could say, but yeah, that's literally all I need to say.
All right then. So I guess I'm the last person to go. Um,
Boo!
shut up, Dylan.
Boo.
I'm just kidding.
Asshole.
Whoa.
Um, yeah. Really, what I do around Christmas, or what I think might happen this year, I don't really know. But what I used to do is basically just open the presents that were under the tree initially in the morning, and then have the rest or other family members come over, open their presents, and yeah, basically just have some, barbecue, have some food, and just have a good time. Um, and obviously, knowing me, watch a whole bunch of Christmas movies after we open presents. Um, and I'll go more, not so much into the Christmas movies in a little bit, but or I think we'll all will, but um, would that be happening this year? I don't know. It all really just comes down to whether anyone has COVID-19 or not. Because if it is, get the frick out of my house. I'm sorry, but I ain't getting COVID-19 today. But besides that, um, yeah, that's really what we used to do. Funny moments. I remember a few years ago. Um, there was I was my uncle gave me a present. Where it looked like a shoebox. Like it was like a shoebox, and um, I opened it up, and there's like the like not like actual confetti, but like like the stringy kind of like confetti that you find in like some presents. It was literally nothing but that in the box. So I'm like, what the
What?
hell's like kind of but it was like nothing but like
No, I know what
stuffing
you're
in it.
talking about, but like, why would he do that?
Yeah, that's
There's
kind of
more to
weird.
it, but I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, wait a minute. The lid when I opened it up, it kind of felt like a little bit top heavy,
Oh,
and I
okay.
realized that there was some of that like confetti or like that stuffing on the top like taped on. I ripped it, and the Super Smash Bros. For like the Wii U was right there. So
Oh,
he basically juked me out into thinking like, oh, there's nothing in the gift, but little did I know that there was a copy of Smash Bros. For the Wii U in it. And keep in mind, this was when the Wii U was relatively good before it just went into its downward spiral crap. Um, but yeah, I was like, oh, that was funny. He got me there. And then really anything else had to do with my family just acting like idiots, probably because they're drunk, which rarely happened around Christmas, honestly. But when it did, it was freaking hilarious. Seeing them like, I don't want to go too much into this, but like going, like stuff, like acting like baked off of their minds. It was freaking hilarious. Um, but that usually happened around nighttime, and again, it never really happened around Christmas. Um, but I guess like since I touched on this point earlier, um, I always watch Christmas movies around on the day of Christmas after we open all the presents and stuff like that. Kind of like how like I do on Halloween. Um, so does anyone have any Christmas movies that they want to mention, and any of those are their favorite? So why don't we start off with Dawn?
Christmas Fortnite movie.
Okay,
No.
the series is canceled. Okay, no, but like seriously, like what is movies that you usually
Home
watch around Christmas?
Alone.
Obviously, Elf and Home Alone. Those are the main ones.
Elf and Home Alone. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I remember those two
You
movies
can't
being
go
my
wrong with
favorite.
those.
You can't go wrong with those.
Which we already did Elf, me and Dylan on my channel, but stay tuned for Wachi. They already came out, but go check out my channel for reviews of both Home Alone 1 and 2 with me and maybe some little special guests from some others as
Link in the
well.
description.
Yeah. Okay, Aiden, what the hell? So Chad, do you have any movies that you watch around Christmas?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know. I just like usually watch Veggietale, Jesus Christ movies.
Okay. All right.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah, wait.
Any
Can I tell a
particular?
moment? It's like a okay. I can't really know. I don't really know if this is gross or not. But
Oh.
so one time, like on the week of Christmas, I was skiing, and then like my boots were like tightened like really badly.
Uh,
So when I got the boots off and I looked at my like leg, there was a giant like what is it infected like my skin was like
oh
all infected
no!
and there's like a giant pus like
Oh,
ball.
oh god!
And then I
What
popped it
the?
with the chopstick.
What the hell?
Why do we need to hear that in the Christmas
It's
special?
Christmas related.
Oh,
Man, put a straw in there and just.
Oh, oh god! Why?
oh God!
Alright.
Okay.
I'm
Aiden,
about to
what
gag.
movies do you watch?
Grab yourself a Capri Sun straw.
All right, Aiden,
Yeah.
what movies did you watch around Christmas?
Shooby doo. I watch Elf, Home Alone. I watched A Christmas Story a few times. Rudolph is what we watch a lot, but this year we didn't. But yeah, that's kind of about it.
Any particular favorites?
Elf is really good because it has that one song where it's like pennies from the heavens, shooby dooby. But that's kind of about it.
Very funny, Aiden.
All
I
right.
know.
All right, that's good. Vignesh, why don't you tell us what Christmas movies you watch around?
Yeah. I think there's like one movie that I watched like I think a few years, like 2 years or something like that back. I don't watch right now, but I watched like one movie called like I'm pretty sure everyone knows this movie, and I don't know if you guys, but Christmas Carol is one movie that I watched. I guess like
Oh, Christmas Carol. Which
yeah, I
do you
watched
know
that
which
movie.
version did you watch? Because there's like shit tons of them.
Not that I remember, but I think it's the first or second one. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but the first or second one. And I'll say that's the only movie I watched, so I'll say that's my favorite because it's a pretty good story. I mean, also
I
I
mean,
think
everyone
like
knows
I
it.
don't know if it's okay, and I don't know if this also included, but Grinch.
Oh, How the
Oh
Grinch
yeah,
Stole
I
Christmas.
totally forgot about it. Watched it.
Yeah,
Um,
I think that's a movie also that I watched used to, and it was actually pretty fun. It's actually pretty funny as well. Yeah, I think those are the only two movies that I watched. I mean, they're pretty cartoony, but yes, it's what it is.
okay. For me, like people have said, I did watch Elf this year. I never did before, because I honestly, I never had the movie. But I watched it this year for for my review series that I did, where a certain person did join me called Mr. Dylan Hessler. That might be also in the description. But Dylan, all right then. Dylan did suggest that to me, so I did watch that. We all and like I said, or like other people said, I watched the first two Home Alone movies. The Rankin Bass specials. Uh, I do watch a version of the Christmas Carol story, and that is Scrooged, with Bill Murray. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah,
And if I had to pick a favorite, um, honestly, it had to be Home Alone 2: Lost in New York. Um, I mean, granted, I still love the first two Home Alone movies, but I just think that the second one just slightly is a little bit better than the first one. Um, but yeah. Does anyone else want to mention anything before we wrap up this episode?
yeah. Also, when you just said that, you want to try like one part of the version of the Christmas Carol, I think that's the one that I watched 2 years before. Yeah, I think now I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to mention anything before we end today's episode?
I got
Yeah.
nothing.
Chad, what do you want to mention?
Have a happy Christmas.
Oh yeah. Same.
All
Merry
right then.
Christmas.
Maybe.
What the fuck? Okay. I'm not even gonna question that.
Don't worry.
But yeah. So anyway, Dylan, why don't you give the viewers a little sneak peek into what the season finale for season 1 will be?
All right, guys, the season finale of season 1 is get it real quick. I can't find it.
Oh no, I know
Wow.
what it is. I know what it is.
Why are you so
Someone I think
lazy,
someone
Owen?
accidentally deleted it from the
I've
podcast chat
been trying to look
by
for it.
accident. Yeah, the season 1 finale will be
Get ready for
our
it.
genuine thoughts on Fortnite
Chapter
Chapter
65.
65. Now,
Oh,
don't
God.
start be sending any hate comments towards us. It's literally going to be basically the exact same thing that we did
I
for
don't
the
even
regular
play
Fortnite
Fortnite
discussion.
anymore. Unlike these
We're
losers.
going to
talking
discuss our
about
I
genuine
still play
thoughts.
Fortnite.
We're just okay. Yeah, I like the game, but I will again. We're gonna discuss our general thoughts, what we like, what we don't like, and um, hopefully it won't be as long as the
Yeah,
original episode.
that one
Because
was a hell to
Jesus
record. Over
Christ,
Oh
2 hours.
my god, the
it
stress and
literally was feature
flashbacks.
length.
People, don't worry. We're not gonna talk about we're not gonna be cringy and stuff, and we're not gonna say Fortnite.
We're just gonna give our honest opinions.
Alright.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well, I think that's about it.
Alright.
Hey,
Okay. Um. All right. So but yeah. Anyway, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave down a comment down below if you want to be on a future episode of the Cringe Squadcast, or if you want to suggest an idea. Leave it down in the comments down below. You can click on our profile pic for future episodes. Make sure to also hit that subscribe button and that bell icon for future notifications. And click over here for a past or most recent episode besides this one of the Cringe Squadcast. And everyone have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
See ya.
Merry Happy
Bye.
Happy
Holidays.
holidays. Merry Christmas.
Happy
Happy
Holidays.
Hanukkah.
Santa's
Happy
coming
Kwanzaa.
to your child, and he's gonna stalk all of